This is Najma. She loves to eat. She spends most of her money buying food. But the problem is, she always eats junk food. And as we all know, it's unhealthy. One day, she woke up feeling sick. She realized it was her eating habit that was causing it. She decided to change that. And that is when she found Bodja.
Najma is 1 out of 84 million people that eats junk food every day. However, 60% of Indonesians are gaining interest in eating healthier. We want to support that, which is where we fit in.
Hello everyone, I'm Shakira Aziz, Chief Executive Officer, and today I'm joined with
Yo Birvanca, Chief of Staff.
Naras Permadi, Vice President of Production. Risti Akila, Vice President of Marketing.
Samsara, Vice President of General Affairs.
Tobias Nainggolan, Vice President of Finance, and we are...
We are a company dedicated to our roots. The name Bodja comes from the Sanskrit word of Bojana, meaning eating with joy. Bodja is a subscription-based meal kit delivery service providing fresh ingredients from local farmers in order for you, our customers, to make your own healthy dish. We aim to engage health awareness through healthy food meal kit services, one community at a time, with a vision of becoming a sustainable meal kit service company impacting food lifestyles all around the world.
We have a focus on community, as they support us and we support them. Communities are important targets as they are more likely to share habits for the good of each other, and through them, we can strive for growth within and outside our company. As for our goals, by the first year, we started to gain brand recognition, as well as up to 5,000 purchases as we reach our sales target. We'd also like to get involved in communities, as through hubs for sustainable brands like us, and getting to know our suppliers. By the second year, we aim to continue to diversify our menu options, as well as new diet plans as we gain in subscribers. By the third year, we want to penetrate the global market as we maintain great progress. Now there is a community that is an integral aspect in reaching all of these goals, and that community is our company. Within our company, we have an organizational structure where the CEO leads all departments, assisted by the COS, who supervises all the vice presidents, who ensures that every single task is completed according to plan. Within our company, we embrace diverse ideas as well as diverse leadership styles, such as democracy, authoritative, and various delegative methods.
Let's take a look at our opportunities, shall we? Currently, Indonesia's economic condition is going strong, with the GDP experiencing growth and unemployment rate decreasing. We could also see the same for the United States, opening the opportunity for us to sell more product and gain more income as the economy rises. As for the subscription box industry, the industry has grown over 100% in the last 5 years, with the largest retailers gaining over $2.6 billion US, and not to mention 37 million website visits in 2017 alone. The food and beverage industry has also shown a promising growth, with the industry growing at a 5% rate per year at a total value of more than $5 trillion US. Analyzing the virtual enterprise world, there are 509 firms established, 32 of which are registered in the food and beverage industry. Last year, there are more than 200,000 transactions made, reaching nearly $500 million US. In conclusion, the market and industry has shown a promising condition for us to penetrate and sell our products.
We have identified our three main competitors, Freshly, Blue Apron, and HelloFresh. However, we have concluded that we are able to overcome their strengths and weaknesses while still give the best outcome. Bodja lies in the middle of moderate pricing with a high-quality product. We aim our customers to be around 22 to 50 years of age, middle to upper class. We'll start selling our product in big cities such as Jakarta and work our way through there. We do hope our customers would change their lifestyles in order to gain a healthier one with Bodja. We offer 3 types of packages: daun, bunga, and pohon. Each package will have a one-time purchase option and a monthly subscription service. The first one is daun. We will be providing 10 meals for the weekly plan and 40 meals for the monthly plan. As for the bunga package, we will be providing 20 meals for the weekly plan and 80 meals for the monthly plan. Lastly, the pohon package,
We will be providing 40 meals for the weekly plan and 160 meals for the monthly plan.
Our packages contain raw ingredients proportioned to the ideal ratio of your healthy meal, which means 20% of proteins, 20% of carbohydrates, and 60% of fruits and vegetables. All of our ingredients are locally sourced from a combined community agriculture system. You can find out more about our products and Bodja through the trade fairs that we attend, as well as our website, where you can also order our packages.
Ordering our package is simple. First, log into bodjabyunwrap.com and sign up. Then, fill in your answers with the questionnaires we had already provided. Pick the meal that you'd like. And don't forget to set the date and confirm the payment. You're done. Refund is allowed within the first 24 hours your package has arrived. And as for cancellation, customers may cancel 3 days prior to the delivery day. Aside from that, we'd like to approach our customers through trade fairs, influencers, social media, partnership, discounts, and not to mention other events we'll be attending, such as marathons.
We need to reach a total sales of 11.3 billion rupiahs by selling a little less than 5,000 products to reach our total sales target. Even though we are a small startup company, purchasing all our assets in the first 2 months, we aim to gain a projected cash balance of 6 billion rupiahs in May. We expect that most of our sales revenue will come from contractual sales with other VE companies. Therefore, we strive to form partnerships. Even though we failed to reach our sales target for the first month, we plan to boost our marketing strategies alongside attending 2 trade fairs in March and April. Our company relies solely on investors and partnerships with our VE companies. Therefore, our total assets are equal to the stockholders' equity. In the end, we aim to get 23%, giving us over 6.1 billion rupiahs in total assets.
As a startup company, we do acknowledge our risk before conducting our business, such as bad food quality and measurements, poor customer service, and damaged packaging. Knowing those risks, Bodja will apply double-checking food expiry dates and measurements, implementing a real-time notification for the delivering process, and constantly maintaining service, package content quality, and durability. We do recognize that we are a startup company having low brand awareness, selling delicate produce that is susceptible to damage. However, through partnership with local farmers and the reasonable pricing that we have, we believe that we can overcome those challenges, making us confident in competing in the food industry.
As a wise man once said, a healthy lifestyle is not about what you lose, but it's about what you gain.
With that in mind, we invite you onto this journey with Bodja, where you have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Thank you.
Thank you. Start from me. Thank you. Very good presentation. It's very good of you. And then healthy food, yeah, healthy meals, and then you sell also the package, yeah, 3 kind of packages, daun, bunga, and pohon. So simple question about your business. You in SWOT analysis, yeah. You wrote down in the weaknesses. One of them is startup company. You are a startup company with low brand awareness. Yeah. And then the threat is lack of health awareness in Indonesia. So that's a double problem from internal and from external. From internal, you are a newcomer, and then from external, this business also is it's a quite new business, because you say that lack of health awareness. That's why your target market is very limited. So how you deal with that problem? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. First of all, we can link it back to one of our vision and mission, which is impacting food lifestyles, one community at a time. So also going back to the earlier data, which is 60% of Indonesians are starting to gain more interest in healthy food. The thing is, we want to begin by targeting communities that are interested, and because communities share habits, they are able to spread that awareness through within like connections. So the reason why we have such a focus on community is because we want to impact everyone, from starting from the smaller ones to the bigger ones. So in the end, it's part of our goals to increase health awareness through our promotion and marketing. Thank you.
So you consider communities as your main target, your main focus and marketing
Okay, Bodja, continue from the one that Victor already questioned about community. First, I just want to ask, are you going to develop your own community or not? First. And the second one, can you elaborate more about your partnership strategy? What kind of offer that you will provide to your partner, and you will target what kind of partner for this kind of business? Thank you.
Thank you. So for the first question, we want to join the communities. So for example, in this world, for example, starting in Jakarta, we have hubs, co-working spaces, where you can get to know your business ecosystem, where instead of an unhealthy competition, you learn from the people that are similar to you. You learn from businesses that are startups like us, and we collaborate in a way that we teach each other our experiences, and we review our progress based on the performance of businesses in our community. But that's on the business side, business to business. As for the people, the communities, we want to join them and not create our own, because when we create our own, we're separating everyone from the others. So we want to be inclusive and community-wise.
As for the second question, for partnerships, we're aiming at schools, such as open houses in which we can give our food to the customers and to the students that are attending that school. Aside from that, we also have partnerships in gym memberships, because after conducting several surveys and research, we have concluded that people who go to the gym tends to get fit or wants to lose weight. That way, we can provide our diet plan, our food, and subscription box to maintain their health and also their missions.
Adding to what Christy has said, we are partnering with other companies, whether it is virtual company or not, as a food supplier for their lunch menus.
Okay, just to add on basically the vocabulary we use, when we say diet, we're not encouraging customers to eat less. Diet is more towards eating healthier, just to clear any confusion.
Okay, cool. Nice performances, very good presentations. But one thing, you guys are my competitor. I created the same company as you are. So my questions would be, your product is a service or a product? Service or product? Did you make that kit yourself, or you partner and let user cook at home? That's the first one. Hold on. Second is, depend on your answer. Depend on your answers. There are problems with logistics and warehouses. If you made yourself, meaning the ingredient need to be coming from somewhere and start to some place, then distributed throughout, right? Okay. If you made it yourself, if your partners, who will do the quality control of your dietary programs? Trust me, I've researched this for a year or so. Okay, so yeah, cool. This is a good one. This is a very good one.
First of all, our brand is a service, so we sell raw ingredients, so we don't make it ourselves. The consumers will do it. And as for the logistics, quality control will be checked by our own with the production department.
Anything else?
And for the warehouse, it will be located in
Jakarta Barat, and the suppliers will be giving us the ingredients and delivering us to the warehouse. And for the quality control, we will be having 2 times quality control. The first one is when we receive the ingredients from the suppliers, making sure that the ingredients are in fresh and good quality. And the second one is when we package the content. So if we package the content, then the quality would be at their best to be delivered to the customers.
Okay, have you researched who is your suppliers is already?
Yes, our suppliers is local farmers.
So for, let's say Indonesia, because we have a focus on market Indonesia and US. So to keep it in Jabodetabek, so far we have discussed with a supplier called the Chili Bean, and they have opened a network for us for combined community agriculture. So that system is that we don't just have one farmer, we include multiple communities with different specialties. So that's for Jakarta. But as for the US, we want to focus on urban gardening because there, it's more well known and it's developing. For example, the biggest cities that's focused on developing urban gardening is like Austin, Boston, Chicago, and Detroit, Minneapolis. Basically, those areas, they become a great network for our suppliers. So, yes.
Okay, do you know where the suppliers farm is? It's located in Jabodetabek area. It's located in Bogor. And your warehouse is located in Mogot. It took quite some time for delivery, and it starts in your warehouses. Meaning, your warehouses need to have a good storage that can maintain the quality of the ingredients before going. Right? So, have you thought about that assets that you have? Have you think about the assets already?
So it is one of our assets to have what is called a split AC room. So what it is a air-conditioned room, but it's a container for where you can store foods and other supplies.
This warehouse system is actually used a lot in local companies like Indonesia for grocery stores, like those supplying grocery stores. It's actually the same system.
Okay, to wrap it up, have you calculate how much the cost? Will it be as the same as your projections earlier? I mean, renting a warehouse with that quality of a warehouse, or trust me, I've partnered with Hero department stores already, and the quality is not that good. That's Hero, and you don't even know my company name. It's Delicious because it's not launched yet. It took a year to develop, but then again, it's a very good idea. We can talk after this. Cool. Yeah. Have you calculated how much?
Yes, we have calculated all from the warehouse, the rent for the warehouse, and also that split AC room. It costs us a lot, around like 15 million rupiahs per month for the rent, and we have calculated into our cost.
The last, very good business plan. Do you have any contingency plan or plan B when you design this business plan? Do you have any contingency plan just in case you couldn't reach what you already projected before, like what Arif just said?
Like an emergency plan?
Yeah, contingency plan, they call it in the business. Yeah.
So let's say we don't reach our sales target, for example. Our finance team has formulated a plan, which is to use the budget which is used for production that is not used to be used in the marketing segment in order to boost our sales and gain back our lost money.
Okay, so you reduce the production cost and then move it to the promotion. Thank you. Terima kasih.
One more thing, additional. Yeah, your marketing plan would be websites and social medias, right? And communities, right? Your marketing plan would be your website, social medias, and communities. Those are the channels, right? Is there any additional channels?
Well, aside from that, we, as we said previously, events such as marathons. That way, because people tend to come to marathons again to stay fit and to lose weight. That way, we will have our stand, our booth, like in the very end of the run, let's say, and then we can provide them with our food and our meals that can keep them fit.
So what Christy mentioned is an example of our community. The reason why we chose website, and some may question us why not an application, is because we want it to be accessible to everyone and to make it very efficient. So website, everybody can access the internet and they can just type in our website and they can search our information, and we have like an informational chat bot there. So basically we chose the most efficient channel.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bodja by Anurag.